Hey, how we doing? My name's Ahmad, and I chose my local art presentation to be on the Islamic Center. It is located in South Charleston, and the Islamic Center is basically like to put it in the easiest way, it's like a church but for Muslims. And but everyone's welcome. You don't have to be a Muslim to go there. You can be any race, whatever you want. It don't matter. But the main reason I chose to write about the Islamic Center and do my presentation on the Islamic Center is because it's just something I've always gone to. It's something that me and my brother and dad have always gone to since we was young. And I love going there for several different reasons. Some because all my friends was there, and there was like a playground there. We always used to just play around there, and we'd bring a football, pass football around there. And recently they remodeled it, and the main reason they remodeled it because it was overcrowded, and it was overcrowded because a lot of more people were starting to find out about it, and then everyone started going, and that's why they added a lot more parking, and they also added to the building. They added a basketball court. They put some soccer goals in there so people can play soccer as well, and that helped the mosque out a lot. It's not it hasn't been overcrowded lately just because due to COVID and no one being able to really go there. And they still go there like once a week, every Friday for prayer. It's around 1:30, and it usually lasts for about an hour or two. And I haven't been for a while because I've been working a lot, but it's not an excuse, and I need to get back in there. But another reason I like the mosque is because of the during Ramadan. Ramadan is like a month out of a year. For a whole month, we fast, and what fasting is like where we don't eat or don't eat, drink, or anything like that from sun up to sundown. So about like 5 in the morning to about 9 at night, and after that we can eat and drink. And then, but usually, what they do at the mosque, they do this about 2-3 times a week. They'll have like a big festival and make all types of different food for everyone to come out and to eat. And everyone is welcome. It doesn't matter what color you are or who you are. It doesn't matter. You're welcome, and you are allowed to get as many plates as you want. There's always leftovers. So many people cook and try to make all types of different food. It's always real good food, and it's fun. And usually after we get done, before we eat, we pray, and then after after we eat, we also pray again, and then usually we'll just go outside, play in the parking lot, or go. Now, recently we would go upstairs and play basketball or something like that. And everyone always dresses up and puts on real nice clothes during this month because it's a month of celebration. Like we went a whole month like without fasting, and fasting is really good for the body. It's like a big detox. Like you don't eat or nothing, and it helps you cleanse yourself. And it's just good for the body and the mind. And a lot of people, a lot of more people should do it. And I know a lot of other religions do it, but I know the Islamic religion, they're real big on it, and they've been doing it for as many years as I can remember. And a little bit about this architecture, it did not have one specific architect or designer. This architect was built and designed by several different people, built by several different Muslim families who wanted to see this building grow as well as it could, and see more people join the mosque community. In 1972, West Virginia Muslims formed their community into an Islamic Association of West Virginia, the mosque. The mosque was a. Are you? The mosque. Sorry, I was getting a call. I had to decline it, but the mosque was a plan to help bring Muslim families and bring them closer and to prayer, because a lot of people, like, I was born here, so like I learned the religion as I lived here, and I didn't know a whole lot about it, but I started going to the mosque, and they have like this Islamic school. It's like once a week on Sunday, and like it teaches you the language, it teaches you the religion, and so many kids went there, and then it was like regular school just for a different religion and language, and it was really cool to go to, and I learned a little bit about it, and the mosque is really good. It helps bring people to the religion, helps them learn more about themselves and learn about the religion and everything. And it's good that we have it now. And there's not much in the area that's like the only one, really. Um, this includes celebrating different events. Like Eid is basically what I was talking about a minute ago. It's like the month of Ramadan, and then at the end of it, we have our celebration like Eid, and they add like little playhouses and everything for the kids, and just little games and everything, and then they'll have like a real big festival, not like the ones they did like a weekly two three times a week. They'd have like a lot of, and this one would have like at least 700 to 1,000 people. Well, now it's a lot less, but there used to be a lot more. But another thing about this mosque is in 1985, a local architect, Mr. Bill Preston, was hired to help gain knowledge on the Islamic architecture. Two members, M. Mazada and Akusi of the construction committee, took Mr. Preston to Toledo, and Toledo and Arbor, and in Detroit mosque, to show Mr. Preston the desirable features in each mosque, like all the different things and features of the mosque, and they designing a center. They wanted to design a center that would help grow the community for the next 10 to 15 to 100 years, really. Mr. Preston also studied Badisha Mosque Lori on his own to help understand Islamic architecture. The direction of prayer was a very important part of the designing to the mosque, because like we can only pray in a certain direction, and they had to build the mosque in like a certain direction, so like when we was praying in the right direction. And in Islam, we must pray in the center direction of it's called the Qibla. And the Qibla, sorry, I got a 20% battery is what pops up. And after a few changes, the Qibla direction was determined and the final drawings were approved. Over time, the mosque has grown, and today there is currently over 300 to 400 families that are members of the Islamic Center. When the mosque was built, no one expected for the members to grow as much as it did, which we're thankful it did. This caused for the mosque to be packed during all events, and caused for the remodel. The sanctuary can no longer hold all the people who come in on holidays. This resulted in the mosque to having to expand, and I'm glad it did. It added a lot, and they doubled the size of it. Basically, they started back in 2017. They're kind of finally done. They're almost done. But by spring 1987, both phases were now complete. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Both phases was complete, and the Islamic Center was used on a daily basis now, and by activities. Some of the activities that went down there was basically just prayer, and that was on every Friday. And then the school happened, and a lot of people attended the school, which was a really good thing. It helped them learn about the religion and everything, and it helped me personally learn a little bit more about the religion, and I'm glad it's there. And I know you didn't see any videos throughout the video, but I will be adding them, and I'm gonna have all types of different pictures, and I'll have a selfie of it and everything. And that is all I have to say about the Islamic Center. It's a great building to see, and if you've never been, you should definitely try to go in and see. Everyone is welcome. They're not against any skin color or race or anything. They are very welcoming as much as they can, and they accept you, and they will let you learn anything you want to learn about the religion. And it's definitely something that would interest a lot of people if you took that first step. But thank you for your time, and goodbye.